Hello to all my dear friends, and welcome to my channel. Today, we are going to talk about one of the most famous explorers in history, Christopher Columbus. His voyages to the New World changed the course of history. Let's take a journey back in time together and get to know the life and achievements of this great explorer. Christopher Columbus was born in 1451 in Genoa, Italy. He grew up in a relatively poor family and had a passion for the sea and adventure from a young age. In his youth, Columbus participated in several sea voyages as a sailor, gaining a lot of experience. He navigated the Atlantic and Mediterranean oceans, acquiring extensive knowledge about geography and map-making. Columbus drew inspiration from the works and maps of great explorers of his time, like Marco Polo and Pierre Rees. He had a grand idea, to find a new route to the east by sailing across the Atlantic Ocean. He believed that by heading west, he could reach India and the lands of Asia, as he thought the earth was round and the distances were shorter than others presumed. In 1486, Columbus presented his plan to the Spanish court, seeking financial and political support from King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella. After several years of negotiation and waiting, finally, in 1492, the king and queen agreed to support Columbus's voyage. Columbus set sail from the port of Palos in Spain with 3 ships, the Santa Maria, the Pinta, and the Nina. His journey was fraught with challenges and difficulties, including crew dissatisfaction and fear of the unknown. However, Columbus's leadership and courage kept the crew hopeful and united. After months of sailing across the Atlantic Ocean, Columbus and his crew finally reached islands in the Caribbean on October 12, 1492, which we now know as the Bahamas. He named the island San Salvador and encountered the indigenous people living there. Columbus still believed he had reached India and that these lands were part of Asia. After returning to Spain and reporting his achievements, Columbus was warmly received by the Spanish court and was given the title Admiral of the Ocean. He made a total of 4 voyages to the New World. During these trips, he visited various Caribbean islands, the coasts of Central and South America, and discovered new areas. Although Columbus believed until the end of his life that he had reached India, his discoveries soon revealed their true significance. His voyages to the New World allowed Europeans access to rich natural resources, gold, silver, and vast lands. Christopher Columbus's discoveries opened new doors for Europeans and marked the beginning of colonization and the expansion of Europeans into the Americas. These explorations led to significant changes in world history. Cultural, commercial, and even biological exchanges between the 2 continents increased, and the New World became a global focal point. However, we must not forget that Columbus's voyages also initiated a period of colonization, exploitation, and the destruction of native cultures and peoples in the Americas. Violent encounters and the introduction of European diseases had devastating effects on the indigenous populations. Millions of natives died from diseases, wars, and forced labor, and many cultures and civilizations were destroyed. Christopher Columbus is recognized as a great explorer in world history. With his courage and strong will, he made his voyages and introduced the New World to Europeans. His achievements brought profound changes to the geographical and political map of the world. Today, however, views on Columbus vary. Some praise him for his bravery and accomplishments, while others criticize him for the negative consequences of his voyages, such as colonization and exploitation. Nonetheless, Columbus played a significant and undeniable role in world history. Christopher Columbus's voyages to the New World transformed world history. Although his achievements were significant and valuable, it is essential to consider all aspects of history, including the negative consequences. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. If you have any questions or want to know more about a specific topic, please write in the comments. Until the next video, goodbye.